Stop, look, and watch, it's Crazy Josh!
Okay, so here's everything I know about my genealogy. On my dad's side, I'm American, white. A couple generations back, there was one native person, and if we go way back, we're apparently super Irish. On my mom's side, Canadian, white. If you go back far enough, there's some French people, apparently. And that's about it. That is all I know about my family's history, which isn't a lot. Luckily, I don't have to know everything thanks to Ancestry.com. That definitely sounded like I was being sponsored by them, but I am not. I've had this thing here for a month, I haven't opened it yet. I think it will be quite interesting to find out about my past. Hope that wasn't important. I suspect there'll be a lot of European. There we go. It's a very nice box. Okay, it says, welcome to Ancestry DNA. Simply complete the following steps and let the discoveries begin. Do not skip this step. Oh, I have to make an account, apparently. Now I'm signing up for some website in the middle of shooting this video. Enter the 15-digit activation code from the collection tube. This is what the tube looks like. Step 2, gather DNA. Do not eat, drink, smoke, or chew gum for 30 minutes before giving your saliva sample. Now I've been sick for over 2 weeks straight, so I hope that doesn't affect it. There could be a lot of mucus in here. Now I have to spit in a tube. Oh, I can't even talk about it much, but suffice it to say, this is gonna make me queasy. You can look away if you want. I feel like I'm at the doctor's office. Ancestry is fascinating. My friend Shelby did it. She found out all sorts of stuff about her past that she didn't even know. And I'm hoping that I can do the same, and as well as figure out, some people I'm related to, because that's stuff you can do as well. I'm almost there. Oh boy. Mucus is DNA, right? That shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go. It is now filled up. Oh boy. So now I gotta put this liquid stuff in there and mix it around. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, 6 Mississippi. Boom. 6, just, in case. Okay, this will ensure your sample mixes thoroughly with a stabilizing solution so our lab can best process your sample. What if that stuff is edible? Not that I'm gonna drink it. Oh boy. Place the tube in the collection bag. Place the sample inside the collection bag provided in your DNA kit. Seal the bag with the adhesive strip. And seal that with the adhesive strip. Boom, piece of cake. It actually comes with a box to send it back in, which I think is cool. All right, there we go. Everything is in there. First class package return service, which is great. No postage necessary if mailed in the United States. I live in Canada. I will pop down to Point Roberts to mail this because I don't know how stamps work. So now, I guess all there is to do is mail this off and wait 6 to 8 weeks. All right, here I am. Mailed. Okay, let's find out what I'm made of. The results actually showed up 11 days ago, which I didn't realize until like yesterday when I was like, wonder if those results ever showed up, and I searched my email, but they're here nevertheless, so let's look at them. I'm kind of weary just because I have no idea what it is, and I'm excited and fascinated to find out, but I'm like, I'm just a little nervous. Great news, Joshua, your results have arrived. Your results include ethnicity breakdown, DNA story, and DNA matches. Interesting. I got 66% England, Wales, and Northwestern Europe, 19% Ireland and Scotland. I thought I was more Irish than that. 9% German, 4% Norwegian, and 2% Swedish. Is that me? Yeah. So I'm English, I guess. That makes sense. I'm super white. With family ties to the South, proximity to the North, and economic links to both, the Civil War proved particularly divisive for those living in the lower Midwest. You and 1,451 of your DNA matches, along with 1,736,480 other Ancestry DNA members, are all genetically linked to this region through shared ancestors. Fascinating. From what I know, my grandmother is from Missouri, so the Midwest makes perfect sense. My grandfather, and this is on my dad's side, my grandfather's from California, that's all I know. There we go to California, my history accounted for. This is, I'm not saying too much, but this is fascinating. Just sort of, I don't know, soaking in the moment. When you link a family tree to your DNA story, your ancestors will appear on your DNA story map and timeline. Would you like to start building your tree now? Might not be a bad idea. For now. Oh, we got New England settlers in Seattle and Bellingham, both of which I lived very close to, right about here, for 6 years. No one in Canada so far. Oh, here we go. On the east coast of Canada, we got a couple. Looks like we can follow along the timeline of my ancestors. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna show for now. I mean, the rest seems like isn't information I should be sharing, but yeah, there we go. That's my ancestry. Since the only thing I really knew was the Irish, I was picturing like a big Irish background, but I guess I'm pretty English and Welsh and Northwestern European. There are some families that they're like, their cultural identity is a huge part of their life, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I think that's great. Just some people don't have that, and yeah, growing up, you know, our culture was never part of our life because no one had a clue what our culture was. Surprisingly, we're very white, so that fits perfectly. I guess we've been living pretty white lives. Either way, that was fascinating for me. Hopefully it was somewhat fascinating for all of you, but I'm gonna keep exploring this. This has been fascinating. So, gonna leave you for now, and yeah, see you next time.
Choo choo.